Brian said that he actually didn't think that you were as bad as the scoreline reflected. How sort of true or false do you agree with that?
No, rarely does the scoreboard lie. Rarely. We deserved that scoreline, and I think they deserved that scoreline. I thought they worked exceptionally hard for it. And, I thought the Harlequins have been a very solid team. Just picking up on some of what Danny Orr was saying there, I think they've been a very solid team for the last 2 or 3 years in building it. And, they showed that what they can do when they work together. And we've got to take some lessons from that ourselves and start to rebuild. And we're probably at the bottom. And sometimes you've got to hit the bottom before you start to go up again. And hopefully today's the bottom, and we've bottomed out, so we can start to work tradesman-like and work for each other a lot like the Harlequins have been doing for quite some time now.
How hurtful is it when you hear the fans saying things like, to the team they're not fit to wear the shirt? How sort of bad does that get? What was the reaction of the players on?
I don't know. It probably hurts, but I don't know that there's much they can say in response to it. The only way to respond is by your actions on the field, and that's where it's got to come. So you can sulk about those things, or you can get on with life and go and work hard and try to rectify things. And if there's anybody who wants to sulk, they can do that. If there's people who want to work hard and turn things around, well, they can come with me.
Tony, you arrived at Warrington knowing there was a job to be done, but after seeing that today, does it look a bigger job than you first expected?
Not really. I knew it was going to be a fair job to do, and it'll take some time. I haven't shied away from that. From the start, I didn't think it was going to turn around quickly. I don't think when things go down. And against you for a while, it takes some time to turn around, and that's the way it's going to be. But it's going to take some hard work and determination. And, just like when things get on a roll and you go backwards, you can easily, not easily, it takes time to turn things around. But then you can get the momentum going your way, and it feels like you can't do anything wrong. And that's how it looked for the Harlequins today. They turned things and looked like things weren't going to go against them at all. They had people all over the shop and in the right places, and if somebody dropped the ball, there was the right person there to pick it up. So we've got to get to that sort of stage, but we're a bit off that at the moment.
In days of yore, Tony, you could use the transfer system to resurrect your hopes. You could buy players, you could transfer players. That's very difficult now with our system. How can you go about working now with just what you've got?
I think there's a lot of talent there, Ray. I really do. I think there's a lot of talented players. They're just not, we're just not gelling as a team at the moment. And, when we do that, I think we'll be very tough to beat. But we're a bit off that as we see it today. We've got some work to do before we get back to that. So I don't think it's a talent issue, and I don't know if it's a time where you cast people off either. May have to make some changes to the squad in terms of who starts games and who gets a start next week. But in terms of getting rid of people or getting new people in, it's a time to stick together, really. I'm not a big advocate for get rid of somebody because you've had a bad performance. You need to stick tight sometimes and put some faith in some people and restore some confidence in one another, and so it's a time to pull together, I think, rather than look to add to the squad.
How do you go about rebuilding confidence and time? What can you actually do?
Hard work.
Yeah.
I don't know any other way. I think if Tiger Woods isn't hitting his driver very well, I think his solution would be to go and hit some more balls. How else do you do it? Do you go and sleep on it and hope you wake up and everything turns out nicely? Yeah. You go and work hard. That's how you get confidence. And it's the only solution that I'm aware of. The only sure thing to build confidence is hard work and practice, good practice. We need some hard work and good practice, and when we turn it around, we'll have the confidence.